Now we will begin the word Daitya Vrish. Yeah, Daitya Vrish. The next word is Daitya Vrish. So it's a compound word, basically made up of two words, Daitya and Vrish. So this word Vrish comes from the verbal root Ovrashtu Chedane. So from Ovrashtu Chedane comes the word Vrish, which means to cut. The sutra says Sasya Shash Chavarga Yogi. When Saram is conjoined with Chavarga, Sarama changes to Sharama. Like in Ovrashtu Chedane, we had Sarama next to Charama, a letter from Chavarga. So the sutra says in such a case, Sarama changes to Sh. So it becomes Vrasht. Sa becomes the dental Sa becomes the Talavya Sh, Vrasht. And then by some rule, this Vrasht changes into Vrisht. And thus we get Daitya Vrisht, which means the slasher or the slayer of demon, one who kills the demon. Sasashash Chavargayo. Now comes the sutra. Shasho Raj Yadbhrad Parivrad Srij Mrid Bhrast Vrashtam Chasho Vishnu Padante Vaishnave Cha. The final Cha and Sha of any dhatu and the final varna of the dhatus Raj, Yaj, Bhraj, Parivraj, Srij, Mrich, Bhrast, and Vrasht. We are doing Vrasht. Changes to Sha when the Vishaya is Vishnu Padanta or when a Vaishnava follows. Now, 1 1, the word is Daitya Vrisht plus Su. So what happens is Su gets deleted by Radha Vishnu Janabhyami Paschatri Vikramat Sorharaha. We delete Su by that sutra. And then this sutra says if we have the word Vrasht situated at the end of a Vishnu Pada, then the final varna changes to Sh. So the final varna, which means Charama, will change to Sh as per the sutra. So it becomes Sh. Okay. So this sutra says if we have any dhatu ending with Ch or Sh or the following dhatus mentioned here. So the final letter of all those dhatus will change into Sh, the Murdhanya Sh. So we did the change here. Now what will happen is earlier it was because of Cha Rama that Sa became Sh, right? Earlier it was Sa and Cha. So Cha was the cause of the change of Sa into Sh, the Talavya Sh. Now when the cause is gone, the effect also will be gone. We studied this in the last class. Nimitta pai naimitti kasyapi payah. So when the cause is gone, so the effect also is gone. So it turns back into Sa, what it was originally. Okay. So at this point, we have this. Then the next word is, sutra is, Sko satsangadyor haro Vishnu padante Vaishnave cha. Sko satsangadyor haro Vishnu padante Vaishnave cha. Sarama or Karama at the beginning of a satsanga is deleted when the Vishaya is Vishnu Padanta or when a Vaishnava follows. So if we have a satsanga at the end of a Vishnu Pada, like here, this satsanga is situated at the end of the word of the Vishnu Pada. And then the sutra says if we have either Sarama or Karama at the beginning of a satsanga, in this case we have Sarama at the beginning of satsanga, then what happens is the Sarama will be deleted. So we delete the Sarama. Satsanga is situated at the end of Vishnupada, and if that Satsanga has Sa or Ka at the beginning as the first letter, then that would be deleted. So we deleted the Sa. Sko Satsangatir Haro Vishnupadante Vaishnave Cha. Okay. Then Shasya Vishnupadante Harighoshe Cha. Now this Shasya Sha becomes the when the Vishaya is Vishnupadanta, when it is Vishnupadanta, or when a Harighosha follows. So here this Sha is Vishnupadanta. So this Sha will change into Da. Sha will change into Da. And then what will happen next is Vishnu Dasasya Harikamalam va Virame. A Vishnu Das optionally becomes a Harikamala when there is Virama. Virama means when there is nothing else ahead. It's like Vishnu Padanta. Virama means like full stop. There is nothing else beyond that, after that. So when it is Vishnu Padanta, the Vishnu Dasa optionally becomes Hari Kamala. So this Vishnu Dasa Da will optionally become Hari Kamala. So that will be Ta. So Daitya Vrid or Daitya Vrit, two forms. So this is the form Daitya Vrid or Daitya Vrit, coming from the word Daitya Vrishch. जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चार्थेष्वभिज्ञः स्वराट्. So that swarat also is done in similar way. Because the word is swaraj, 1 1. Su is deleted. Radha Vishnu Janabhyami Paschatri Vikramat Swaragaha. And then this Shasho Yaj Sutra. Shasho Yaj Braj. So Raj is there, right? Raj. So Shasho Raj. So Ja becomes Shasho Yaj Braj Parivraj Srij Brij Braj Brajam Chasho. It becomes Sha. Then Shasya Do. And then optionally, Yadavas Harikamalam, Vishnu Dasasya Harikamalam Vavirame. So Swarat. So this is how we get Swarat. Same sutras from Swaraj. Okay. Then, yeah, then you can go ahead. Daitya Vrishcha, Vrishcha, Vrishcham, Vrishcha, Vrishcha, Vrishcha. And two, when Bhyam is there, Bhyam, Bhis, and Pratyas beginning with consonants, Vishnu Janas, then Daitya Vrit Bhyam, Vritsu. You will be able to do this, nothing new. So that was Daitya Vrishch. The next word is Yadu Raj. Raj. So Yadu Raj plus Su, Vishnu, Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipascha Trivikramat Sor Haraha. Su is deleted. Then Chasho Raj Yaj Praj, Parivraj, Srij Mrij Pras Prashnam Chasho Vishnu Padante Vaishnave Cha. So Ja becomes Sha by that sutra. And then Shasedo, Sha becomes Da. Vishnu Dasasya Harikamalam Vavirame Ta. So Yadurat or Yadurad. Like Samrat, Swarat, all these words actually they come from the same root. Same thing. Samrat, Swarat, ityadi. Yadurat, the king of Yadus. Virat, yeah, even the word Virat. Yeah, Virat also comes in the same form. Virat. Yeah, Yaduraja, Uraja, ityadi. Then the next word is bridge. Bridge with the two jars. Um, so bridge plus su, Radha Vishnu Janabhyam, su gets deleted. And now bridge was actually bhrasj. So from bhrasj we got bridge. If you remember that sutra, Sasya Joje, have we done that? Sasya Joje? No, no, we have not done. So there is one sutra. Uh, if you want, you can write it down. So there is one sutra ahead. It will come in chapter 3 actually. Yes, Sasya Joje. So by that sutra, if sa is followed by ja, if sa is followed by ja, then sa becomes ja. Then sa becomes ja. This is the rule. If sa is followed by ja, then sa will become ja. So thus we got bridge with two jars. Now, when we're doing the declension, su is deleted, and then Shashoraj Yaj Bhraj. Bhraj is there. Shashoraj is Bhraj Parivraj Srij Bhraj Bhraj Vrashnav Chashu Vishnumadante Vaishnava Cha. By that sutra, the ja becomes sh. Now, because the cause is gone, the effect also is gone. So the first ja will again become sa in its original form. And then we apply Sko Satsang Adir Hara Vishnu Vedante Vaishnave Cha. Now we have this Satsanga, sa and sha. And the Satsanga begins with sa. So the sa Rama is deleted. So we get Brish. And then Shasya Do and Vishnu Dasasya Harikamlam Vavirame. So Brit or Brid. Same like Brish we did. Same. Brijau, Brijah, ityadi. Then the next word is the famous word going on nowadays, Ritvik. People are into the topic. Let's do the declension of Ritvik. Like if we ask them, okay, but tell us the root word of Ritvik, maybe they won't be able to tell this, even though they're fighting like anything. So, what do you think? What is the original word for Ritvik? Like the root? It's Ritvij, Ritvij, ending with J. Let's do a YouTube video. Okay, tell us if you can tell us the root, then you win. So it's Ritvij. So from Ritvij, it becomes Ritvik. By the way, one, two of their like devotees, like good preachers on their side, they have subscribed to our this one of our YouTube channel of Harinamamrita. So, Sraj Dish Drish Ritvij Ushnih Dadrish Anudaka Purvasprish Tadrish Ityadina Ko Vishnu Vedante. The final varna of the words Sraj Dish Drish Ritvij Ushnih Dadrish Sprish, not in Samas with the word Udak, Tadrish and so on ityadi. So the final varna of all these words changes to Karama when it is Vishnu Padanta. So for example, the word is Ritvij, uh, and Ritvij also the Samasa is Ritau Yajati, if we like split it up. One who sacrifices at a proper time, like a priest. Uh, so Ritvij plus Su is deleted. Then by this sutra, Sraj, Dish, Drish, Ritvij, Anudaka Purvasprish, Tadrish Ityadinam Ko Vishnu Padante. By this sutra, Ja becomes Ka, and then Vishnu Dasa Vishnu Padante Hari Goshita Hari Gada, and then Vishnu Dasa se Hari Kamalam Vavirami. So Ritvik or Ritvig. And then very simple, Ritvijau, Ritvijaha, Ityadi. Nothing new. The root was Ritvij.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. But
Yes.
uh, why was the change from Ka to Ga?
Yeah, Vishnu Daso Vishnu Dante Hari Ghosha Charita. Sutra 61, first rule of Vishnu Jana Sandhi.
But nothing followed after Ritvik. So how?
Yeah, because the sutra says Vishnu Daso Vishnu Padante Hari Ghoshe Cha Hari Gada. Vishnu Padante.
Okay.
There are two scenarios if Hari Ghosha is following or if it is Vishnu Padanta.
Mm, okay.
So it is Vishnu Padante, so Ritvik. Then the next word is Vishwasrij, the creator of world. Uh, so Su is deleted, and then Sraj Dish Drish. No, Shashuraj Raj Parivrat Srij. Yeah, Srij is there. So Ja becomes Sha, Shasya Do, and Vishnudasasya Harikam Lamba Virame. Vishwasrit, the creator of universe. Srijau, Srija, Srijam, Srijau Ityadi. Nothing new. Kansajit, one who has conquered Kansa. So simple, nothing much here. Kansajit, Jitau, Jitah, Jitbiham, Ityadi. Okay, the next word is Mahatu. Mahatu. Mahatu has Urama as indicatory letter, and Urama is Chatursana, right? E, U, Chatursana. Mahatu plus Su. So first of all, if you remember that sutra, Nanta Dhatu Varjita, Santa Satsanga Mahadapam Uddhavasya Trivikrama Krishna Sthane Buddhamina. So again, Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa Satsanga Mahat. The word Mahat was there. Mahat Apam Uddhavasya Trivikrama. So the Uddhava of Mahat becomes Trivikrama when a Krishna Sthana is following. The Uddhava of Mahat becomes Trivikrama when a Krishna Sthana is following. So Su here is a Krishna Sthana because it's in Purushottam Linga. Thus, and the Uddhava becomes Trivikrama. Ah, okay, so that is done. Now, Achas Chaturbhujanu Bandhanam Chanum Krishna Sthane. A Krishna Sthana is following, and we have Chaturbhuja as the indicatory letter. So we insert Num, Ante Sarveshwarat Param Itah Sthanam. And we get Mahant, so is deleted. Satsangantasya Haro Vishnu Padante. Satsangantasya Haro Vishnu Padante. The last letter of the Satsanga is deleted when it is at the end of Vishnu Pada. I'm telling the sutras. I hope you know the sutras and the meanings. If you do not know, then while you do the practice, go and see the meanings. So the last letter is deleted by Satsangantasya Haro Vishnu Vedante, and we get Mahan. So from Mahatu, we get Mahan. 1 1. Similarly, Mahantau, Mahantaha, Mahantam, Mahantau, ityadi. Now, my Guruji would say for this Mahantaha 1.3, like in Kumbh Mela and all, we have this word, famous word, Mahant. Mahant. So this is actually an apabhrangsha usage of the word Mahant. It's like with a long A. Mahant. It's not Mahant, it's Mahant. But anyhow, nowadays they use the word Mahant, Mahant. So the root is Mahatu. So you can do this. Now Bhagavatu also almost similar. Bhagavatu. So the sutra is Atva Trivikramo Buddhavarjitasau Dhatum Vina. Now, Bhagavatu has the word Atu at the end, right? Atu. Bhagavatu ends with Atu. A, T, A, Ta, and U as indicator letter. The Uddhava of words ending in Atu or As, except for Dhatus, so becomes Trivikrama when Su follows, but not when Buddha follows. So Bhagavatu plus Su, Su is following. So the Uddhava of Bhagavat, which means the A becomes Trivikrama. So we get Bhagavat plus Su. And now Achas Chaturbhujanubandhanamchanam Krishna Sthane is applied. So we get Bhagavant plus Su is deleted, so we get Bhagavant. And then Ta is deleted by Satsangantasya Haro Vishnu Vedante, so we get Bhagavan. And then Bhagavanto, because this sutra only says it becomes Trivikrama when Su follows. Earlier for Mahatu, it was for Pandavas. When Pandavas are falling, then it becomes Trivikrama. But in case of Bhagavatu, it's only becoming Trivikrama when Su is falling. So we just get Bhagavan and then Bhagavantau, Bhagavantah, Bhagavantam, Bhagavantau, and then Bhagavatah, Bhagavata, Bhagavathyam ityadi. Nothing new. Simple. Similarly, the next word is Bhavatri. Uh, Bhavatri is like, it means like being, there, existing, being. So Bhavatri plus Su, Chatush, yeah, Achas Chaturbhuja Anubandhanam Chinam Krishna Sthane, because Re is the Chaturbhuja, Uri Chaturbhuja. So we apply that and ultimately we get Bhavan. Bhavantau, Bhavanta, Bhavantam, Bhavantau. Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande. Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande. So that Bhavantam is this one, 2.1. Manamanasa Madhukar ityadi. So Krishna Deva Bhavantam Vande. So Bhavantau, Bhavatah, Bhavata ityadi. Then the next word is Krishna with, one who knows Krishna. Simple, Krishna with, Vidau, Vida, Vidam, Vidau, Vida, Vida, Vidbhyam, Vidbhi ityadi. Okay, we'll stop here. Hari Bol. This was Vande Bharat. See, actually, all these are very simple. Just like one, two sutras, the rule is there in the mind. You can do, keep on doing the words. Nothing like nothing new. Okay, anything else?
Prabhuji, word uh, Bhavan and Bhavan, they are different.
Yes, Bhavan means you, like in second person in respect, and Bhavan is like Bhavan means. Let me tell you a usage. Vrindavane Bhavan Krishna, let's say Patati, something like that. Which means Krishna is studying, Krishna is studying being in Vrindavan, being in Vrindavan, Bhavan. So being in Vrindavan, Krishna is studying, or Krishna is studying being in Vrindavan. It's like existence or presence or being. And Bhavan is Bhavan Krishnasya Bhaktah, something, something. You are Krishna's devotee. So Bhavan is you, second person in respect. Okay. Like Krishna Deva Bhavantam. So Krishna Deva Bhavantam means Krishna who is being God. Like literally, Deva means God, a deity, God, and Bhavantam means being. So I am offering obeisances to Krishna, who is being, like, who is the God, Deva Bhavantam, who's being the God. Something like that. Bhavan is different. Bhavan is different. Anything else?
And bro, Bhavana means if we complete the na with a, then Bhavana will be like a palace.
Okay, okay, that is different. That is different. The root might be the same. Bhavana is a different. That's a noun. Okay, okay. Bhavan also is a noun, but Bhavana is palace or some building or something. That is a different word. Bhavana. Yeah, from Bhu we get a lot of words. We get Bhava. Now Bhava means material existence, Sansara. Bhava also refers to Lord Shiva. Bhava Bhavani. So from Bhu Dhatu actually a lot of words they come. Bhava, Bhavani, Bhavana, Bhavan, Bhavatu. Yeah, many words.
And Prabhuji, जैसे the earlier words we like Swaraj, but when we declined it, it becomes Swarat or Swarat. So, but when we like in Sambodhana, when we generally use Swaraj. So, but in the declensions, it was in Sambodhana also it was Swarat. So, when is some the proper word Swaraj used?
It is not used. We
Not
use
used.
Swarat. No, it is not used. We use Swarat only in Sambodhana or in one more. See, in Sambodhana, Ritvik, Ka, they have not used Ritvich. It's not compulsory that we have to use it somewhere, like the root word. No, it depends. See, Yadurat, it's not Yaduraj. Yeah, so like that. I'll listen. Okay, tomorrow is Nirjala, so I had forgotten that. So what do you want? You want to do the class tomorrow? Or we can do on Sunday, Sunday evening, day after tomorrow. What do you think? What do you suggest? The Ganga, it's a just like the river Ganga. So the water which comes from the origin of Ganga, like let's say point A is the origin from where the Ganga river is coming from. And then it goes from point B, C, D, E, F, and then ultimately it goes into the ocean. So the same water originating at point A, is carried forward to point number B, C, D, and ultimately to the ocean. Similarly, Ganga Sroto Vat Eva Asya. So the knowledge of Harinamamrita also, the concepts and everything, they're also like the waters of Ganga. If let's say something originates at chapter 1, so it will be carried forward in chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the last. If something is originating in chapter 2, then it will go chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something in chapter 3, then actually it's like if something is originating in chapter 2, then it will be carried forward in the next chapters like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it will also kind of carry forward in chapter 1, vice, like opposite direction. It's like this. Something originating in chapter 3 will be covered in all the chapters 1, 2, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and like that. So it's very all inclusive, like uh, things in grammar. Panini is very complicated, I've heard. I've not studied it. To do the declension, everything, you have to take great leaps, great jumps to get the sutras, the concepts, the equations, the principles, to be able to decline words, nouns, verbs. Harinamamrit still Jiva Goswami has tried, given in a very simplified way. Okay, we'll stop here and we'll resume tomorrow with the sutras. Hare Krishna. Thank you, brother. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.